What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday today. Let's analyze the situation with Bitcoin. Where do we have our major big opportunities is what you want to know, of course. Let's dive in, guys. I can see already over 100 people here watching. We've got 22 likes. Make sure to smash up that like button. All of you guys that are in here right now, all together, let's make it to 100 likes in just 10 seconds all together right now at this moment. Smash up the like button and let's dive in here straight into the Bitcoin price. I am more interested in trading Bitcoin than anything else. We can take a look at altcoins, of course, but I want to know what Bitcoin is doing. I want to know the major levels that we could find opportunities on Bitcoin. And short term, very short term scenario here on Bitcoin. Okay, we do know that this is the most important resistance level. Which one? The $30,500. Let's keep it clear. This is the most important, closest resistance level that Bitcoin has. We cannot discuss this, okay? This is, you can see it on the chart, all right? It's the value area high from this volume traded range, all right, for the last, 10 to 15 days, as you can see on the chart, which is the most important support level. Let me know, guys, in the comment section now, which one is the most important support level. Let me know, guys, in the comment section, and I'll say hello right away. I'll go through the comment section, say hello. We'll be taking a look at altcoins. Let me know in the comment section. The 30,500, 30,600 is the most important resistance, which is the most important support level that we do have for Bitcoin. The closest one that we need to break, the one that is holding now, okay? Let me know, and I guess a lot of you are going to already know this. It is the $28,600. It is this one right over here where we have been bouncing every single time. I'm still actually in my long trade. I did take some profits, but I did a long trade here that I did explain in yesterday's video. We had a swing failure pattern, beautiful swing failure pattern on the 4 hourly, on the 1 hourly. I prefer taking a look at them on the 1 hourly, of course. And yeah, basically, there is a possibility that we might attempt and break this resistance. We might get rejected. Who knows? It is time for the breakout, guys, very soon. We've been so long, okay, on Bitcoin in this range, all right, as you can see, been such a long time, and we are actually creating, a slightly lower high here, and it is just about to make a breakout in a direction. So where do you think the price is going to go? Up or down? Up or down? We're going to have major opportunities here, like I explained also on yesterday's video. If we do break the 28,000 600, okay, to the downside, the value area low, it is very likely going to get at least one bounce, okay? It's very, very likely. Who knows? It might be a massive big fake out and you have a V-shaped recovery, but this is why we're going to have stop losses. This is why we're going to be conservative in our trading. But I do see at least one quick bounce here, okay? One quick rejection from this range if we have a big successful breakout. If we do successfully break this resistance also, then of course I am seeing rejection here, slightly below the $32,000 range. And if we do come down, I do see a potential quick bounce from this level. So you need to act quick. This can be scalping, it can be day trading or even scalping. It might be very quick. So major opportunities on the way here for Bitcoin. And I'm going to use potentially 4 or 5%, no, not that much, but 3% of my capital for this trade because I haven't done hardly any trading this week. I just haven't seen the opportunity. I just traded Bitcoin for the last, 6-7 days. This trade yesterday, which was, getting into that swing failure. Just not feeling confident here, not seeing any opportunities. And range trading is full of opportunities. Range trading is full of opportunities. But yeah, I was looking for that breakout, looking for the safe bet. And yeah, you could have got into all of these bounces in resistance and support, right? You can see it on the chart. Right, let's take a look at the comment section right away because it's time to say hello. Enough talk. We got the DXY breaking down this range. Are we going to have a major big bounce here on the DXY in the next coming days, couple of weeks, or are we going to continue to the downside? Well, we are basically hitting major fib level from this low consolidation. So if we take a look at fib level from this low to the high, we're basically touching the 618 right over here, as you can see. So this is why we are getting also this major bounce. Important fib level. Are we going to get a major bounce here and then potentially get rejection and continue back down? This is the thing, guys. This would be the ideal scenario for Bitcoin, of course. We're going to take a look at, guys, if you checked out yesterday's video, let me know, what did you think? All right, if you haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out. I got a poll in the Telegram group. Okay, I do this once in a while. I will ask another poll today on which altcoin you want me to take a look at with Bitcoin. And with yesterday's analysis, I did take a full look on Vechain, explaining how Vechain, okay, it's in a big massive downtrend. We're talking about Elliott wave theory, Fibonacci time, all right, and explaining you with Fibonacci time how we usually bottom out in between the 1 to 1.618 time extension, all right, on the wave, on the corrective wave. And all of this is one wave, where we do have 5 waves inside of one wave, okay? And explaining how the corrective wave, it still hasn't finished. It might maybe finish in between November and, yeah, about from November 22 to November 2023, okay? Make sure to check it out. I do explain why we could be bottoming out right over here on Vechain. It's an incredible project, and why the big major run will be in between the summer of 2024 and the summer of 2025. I explain it very clearly, and you can see here the 5 waves, and we are inside of this corrective wave. It's going to be boring, guys. It is what it is. We're in a bear market. It's going to probably take longer than people think, and it's just going to be like that. So it is an accumulation area, and I think Vechain is one of those projects that will rise, okay, in the next run, because it does have insane technology for supply tracking, okay? So yeah, just think I do hold Vechain on my portfolio. Enough talk. Let's take a look, guys. If you haven't checked out the video, it is, from minute 14 or something like that. I did a long video of 20 minutes. If you just want to check out this, guys, I want to explain it. I do explain it, okay, on yesterday's video. Make sure to check it out. Hello, Crypto Legends. Mark Dutch, how are you doing? Andy for the win, says Mohammed. Thank you. Hi, 3MR. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Crypto Legends. Felipe, how are you? Joseph, my man. Thank you. I got Joseph. I got Mark Dutch here. My mods here, giving fire to the community. I hope it's upward, says Crypto Pumpit. Yeah, me too. Who knows? If it's upwards, I think I'm going to be bearish. If it's downwards, I think I'm going to be bullish. You know the deal on Bitcoin. If we start pumping here, I'm going to be bearish. I'm going to be bearish. Big level here. I've got a weekly level, value area high. We've also got this major consolidation. It is very likely to potentially create a kind of a swing failure pattern and then have a big massive drop, guys. This scenario, very similar scenario, happened back here, okay, in December, sorry. It happened in December, guys. Look at this. I did explain this, all right, on one of my latest videos, can't remember, or on a live stream, you know, where we are potentially, you know, breaking here. We were range trading for about 15-16 days, as you can see, all right, you know, from the 5th of December to about the 20th, 22nd, 23rd, yeah, you're about 15-20 days. And you know what you do have is a big large consolidation after a big massive drop, okay, sideways action. You start seeing some bullishness because you start breaking above the last lower high. And what happens? You come here to the first lower high from the drop, and you basically have a massive swing failure pattern over here, slightly getting above this range. Double top scenario. Look how beautifully you bounce once at least from this last lower high major resistance, as you can see, as support. And I think this is something that could happen very likely. I remember a lot of people becoming very bullish with this kind of price action, you know, looking for much higher levels. And you know, just if I zoom in here, very similar scenario could happen, all right, where we have this first lower high from the insane drop, and where we could be breaking these major resistance levels, so potentially looking for that pump here, getting that rejection from this weekly level, this big consolidation. If you start consolidating here, I'm going short, guys. I'm shorting. If we do pump to $32,000 range and we consolidate, I'm shorting. It's a major level. We just take a look at it on the VPVR. Take a look at it here. It's a major weekly level, value area high, big consolidation. Look how many rejections on the 4-hourly. You know, you can just not ignore this level, all right? And if we do pump there and we do consolidate, I'm shorting. I will short live on one of my videos. If we consolidate, there is the scenario that you might pump. I'm not going to catch that pump. I'm not going to catch the pump. If we start doing this price action over here is when I will short, because we could pump here. We could pump and we can absolutely slice through this range. And you know, I know a lot of people potentially will short it, you know, we'll short it just trying to catch the best price level, and you might have a big massive pump to $35,000. No, this is not what I want to do. I want to get into the consolidation, just like I got into the consolidation yesterday. This is why I entered this trade over here. Did I enter here? No. Did I enter here? No. Did I enter here? No. I entered right over here. After seeing the confirmation, after seeing the swing failure pattern right over here, I'm still inside of that trade. I did take some of those profits right over here on this wick. On the way up, I was in that trade, knowing that this is a failed breakdown. And you know, this is the reason why we need to wait. We need to be patient. Best thing that I can do here is set off, okay, some alarms, okay? You go here on TradingView, and this is, you know, the best thing you could do is set off some alarms right over here, alert, sorry, you know, at resistance and at support. Once you get that message on your phone, then you come to the charts and you sit for, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you analyze the situation. Then you, if it's boring, then you come back in another 30 minutes. And this is where you potentially can see some opportunities. And that is exactly what happened yesterday over here. I haven't been trading Bitcoin for the last few days, and the only trade that I took the last few days was this one right over here from yesterday. It was pretty confident on that trade. So let me just, before I go through the comment section, guys, an insane good tool here to use in the immediate short term, of course, is the volume profile, but on the days, okay, SVP. As you can see here, when I get this tool out, it's hang on one second, let me just yeah, there we go. Here, what this tells you is the biggest point of control from each day, every single day. This is the 1 hourly chart, okay? And this is showing me the biggest point of control from every single day. We've got the 22nd of May right over here, biggest point of control is here. The 23rd of May, biggest point of control is here. 24th right over here, and 25th right here, creating it. And for the moment, it is right there. So what I can see on this range, okay, you usually do get some potential bounces from this level. And what I do like is that the biggest point of control from the 21st of May is right over here at the 29,385. We've got also this one right over here at the exact same level from the 24th of May. So we've got two big point of controls right here that should be holding as support. So if the price of Bitcoin does come down to 29,350, I expect a potential short-term bounce from this level, at least to the 618 from this drop. Okay, so you could do something like this, but at least one quick bounce where you could get a good opportunity. Okay, you could get into a really nice trade there. So this is what I can, just a quick opportunity that I wanted to point out there. Let's go through the comment section right away, see what's going on. New Zealand tuning in. Hey, Aussies flying in. Hi from Australia. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see here some Aussies. People from Australia, New Zealand, absolutely phenomenal. Let's go through here, the comment section, and just say hello. Buy BTC, says Lil More, absolutely. Hi Andy, Tara, how are you doing? Smash up the like button, says Joseph, absolutely. From Sweet Home, Alabama, says Felipe. Buy BTC, Lil More, absolutely. Accumulate Bitcoin as much as you can for the next coming years. Not financial advice, of course. Buy BTC. The first time I bought Bitcoin was back in 2018 when it was at $6,000. Mid 2018 is when I started to get into crypto. First Bitcoin was priced at around about the $6,000. Then of course we did have the December drop that went almost to $3,000. And yeah, that's what you get. I was 50% down just a few months invested in crypto. So this is what you get. This is what you get, guys. You're not always going to buy and be in a profit in the next coming months. You need to hold on. You need to hold on to those losses. Yeah, let's take a look here. Scroll down. Second support is 27,200. Yeah, well, I can see this one, the one that we have been bouncing, the $28,600 range. This is the closest, biggest support where we are getting those bounces every single time. You can see it here on the chart. Down we go, says everybody, and most of the people are saying that we're going down. Let's take a look at GMT, of course, here for HDHD, absolutely. And KNC, thanks, absolutely. Let's take a look at Kyber network. We can also take a look at GMT, absolutely. Let's take a look at GMT and Kyber network right away. First of all, let's take a look at GMT. GMT, what's going on with GMT? Let's go to the 4 hourly chart, zoom in a little bit here. It's looking pretty boring if you ask me. Okay, this symmetrical triangle broke to the downside. We can get this out of the way. It does look like that we are going to go to lower levels. If you do ask me, I think this has a higher probability in actually continuing down. All right, we do have a descending triangle scenario because we have been bouncing here at the exact same level of support, the $1.25. Look at GMT on the 4 hourly. We've got support, and we've got lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. What does this descending triangle mean? Well, basically here, in a nutshell, it means that there is more selling pressure than buying pressure. The buying pressure is really, really weak at that $1.25, and the selling pressure is gaining momentum. This is why you are creating these lower highs, meaning that there will be a point where the selling pressure should be gaining the buying pressure, finally breaking that major support. So if we're looking at probabilities, looking at the chart sentiment, yeah, it does look like that we have a higher probability on GMT to break support and come down to retest, this 90-cent $1 level, very, very likely. We did some good calls on GMT here at the $1.70. I did a quick short here, took profits a little too early, but I was happy enough to take those profits. And yeah, by the looks of things, it looks like that GMT could be breaking support level in the next coming days here, giving us that fall. All right, we got the textbook, you know, potential projected move from this selling pressure. And yeah, we are looking for that potential retest of the lows here for a potential double bottom, consolidation and continuation to the downside. But yeah, probabilities are saying that there's a higher chance in breaking support here on GMT. Not much to add here, not much to add. If we do break support, okay, successfully, and we do have a little bit of a bounce here, there could be a nice opportunity here to get into a short for confirmation. It might just roll straight back down here to this level. I think a potential another bounce touching this major level at 80 cents. Okay, if we do come down to 80 cents, I think that one bounce is very, very likely before you potentially break down. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing, potentially, you know, looking for that inverted cup and handle scenario, right? This is why this usually happens. You do get you know, at least one test more, and then the third test you might potentially break it, but one more bounce, because it's a very, very strong level. Big consolidation that happened in March, very likely it's going to hold for at least one more bounce if we do go down to that range. So yeah, probability is saying that this is maybe going to break to the downside. There's a 60% more probability here in actually breaking down from this range. Let's take a look at KNC right away. KNC. What's going on with KNC? Kyber network, absolutely insane, this one. I mean, I did a bad call on this, but I actually got into a trade and got stopped out at break even. Why? Because we were talking about this on Kyber network. Okay, there was an insane level on Kyber network here. The entire, you know, not entire, but about what, 8 months of 2021, where you were bouncing from support and resistance every single time here on the chart, and it was a major level. What happened here? This red box that I do have. So if I go to the 4 hourly, I shorted that range here, just there. Once I was in pretty nice profits, I thought, okay, with my analysis, of course, it's not always, you know, 100%, that we were going to come down at least to this range where we do have a lot of resistance. Okay, shorted here. Put my stop loss at break even. What happened? We kind of created a small double bottom, got stopped out at break even, so that was a missing trade. But something extraordinary, that what happened here on Kyber network, I mean, this is hitting that resistance right now and getting rejected. So, you know, potentially this is going to roll down from this range. I would say that it's a little bit too late. It would have been ideal to get to the $2.40 on Kyber network right over here. But first of all, you know, I was too blinded with me getting stopped out at break even, thinking, okay, we are pumping, you know, this might continue to the upside. But just focusing too much on this, what I found out is that there was a big other opportunity right here, where just at the $2.90 level, okay, we did hit that $2.90. This was a big support level here back in April, March and April, as you can see, a big support level. And if I do zoom out, okay, let's go to the 2 hourly chart here 1 second, zoom out a little bit. We did actually hit the 382 from the drop, okay, as you can see here on the chart. From the actual drop of the highs on Kyber network of April to the lows, you're hitting that 382 Fibonacci, as you can see from the actual drop. It's a major level, okay? These three levels, 382, 0.5 and 618, are the most important fib levels. And of course, if you do add confluence, you got the 382, you got a big major support level. You broke out of this zone. That was a must short position. I was not paying attention to this. I was just too focused on this one, got stopped out. Then I, you know, moved on into another altcoin or Bitcoin. But yeah, it was a good shorting opportunity, you know, at least to take profits to the big support level here at the $2.40. But we actually broke down. We actually broke down that $2.40. So let's zoom in here, and if you break out this major support range, okay, so if you did short here, let's just say you shorted here, and insanely enough you came all the way down, you know, that was a take profit range. Look at this. This is looking at the 1 hourly chart. that $2.90, okay? Of course, perfect entry is very difficult. $2.80, $2.90. If you entered here, a take profit one level is here at the $2.40 range. Look how you come down to that level to perfection. Why is it a take profit range? Because you're very likely going to get a bounce. You do not know if there's going to be an insane bounce and you're going to continue to the upside. So you get that entry, you get that take profit area. And what is happening right now is that you got that one bounce, you created a lower high. So you are seeing weakness already on the price action. And then we broke down this level. We broke down this huge level of support that has acted as resistance. Ideal scenario right now, ideal scenario would be coming back up again for a retest at this range, creating a slightly higher high and failing, basically creating a swing failure pattern for continuation to the downside. So I'm going to set my alarms here also for Kyber because I really like this potential setup. Add an alarm right there so I can get a message, I can get an email on my phone, and once that happens, I will be focusing on Kyber, see if we're going to actually get a rejection, see if we're actually going to fail this range, jump into a trade, looking for this right over here. Bang, bang. So what I want to see is bang, bang here, and then jump into a trade. Swing failure pattern. So, yeah, I want to take a look at fib levels from the highs to the lows because, oh, wow, look at this. We actually touched the 50% Fibonacci to perfection right there. Look at this, 50% Fibonacci from the highs created on the 20th of May to the lows created yesterday. Where did we come up? To the 50% Fibonacci, to the exact cent here, to the exact cent, the exact cent. So, whoever says that Fibonacci, levels doesn't work, well, yeah, you haven't actually traded it or back tested it. But that was an insane good trading opportunity right there. Of course, quick short position, where to? Well, at least to round about that 618 fib or 50%. So you're basically hitting 50% right over here also. Major level, 50% Fibonacci, looking at Kyber network at that $2.47. Big level, getting that rejection, 50%, big level. So yeah, and where we're actually stopping right now is at the 50% from the low to the highs. You're actually stopping at that 50%. This is already a good take profit area in my opinion. 50%, 618. If you are trading, then you are, a lot of people aiming for the lows. I aim for the lows here potentially, but definitely protect my position. Start as soon as we're getting a consolidation at these fib levels, protect position, take profits, just in case you can get that free ride to the downside. The best way I've been trading for the last few months is, take profits early, protect your position. Yeah, millionaires have been made by buying low and selling too soon. Not like people that never sell. Right, let's take a look at Victor here, Kadena TA. Absolutely, let's take a look at Kadena right away. Let's take a look at Kadena, see what's going on. Right, let's just zoom out here. I'm not sure what I got on Kadena. Yeah, something good about Kadena is that we do have a nice level here. We do have a nice level on Kadena, which is at the $1. Yeah, this range basically, this range in between $1.40 and $2.20. It's a big range. Why is it a big range? We've been consolidating here in between September and almost end of October. Has been about a 2-month consolidation level, and this is the level where we could, consolidate for quite a few months on Kadena before we potentially bottom out. So yeah, let me just take a look at the VPVR here. It's big range, as you can see on the VPVR. If we do see Kadena having a rally in the next coming weeks, yeah, I think it's going to be very bearish. This is just going to be a continuation, okay? Stay cautious. In my personal opinion, it's going to be too soon for a lot of the altcoins and Bitcoin to recover and go to all-time highs and you know, things like that. I think we're just going to create another lower high if we do see a rally in the coming weeks, and then some more downside. And there is where we look in the potential double bottom sideways action, you know, by the end of the 2022, where a lot of the cryptos might be bottoming out. They will be close to the bottom. It doesn't mean bottoming out that you are going to pump in the next few weeks. You could bottom out in 2022 and retest that bottom in late 2023 after a year. So yeah, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Let's take a look at Kadena here on the 4 hourly. Zoom in a little bit and check out the situation on Kadena. Yeah, not much to add on this one. Not much to add. Not much to add. If we do get that big relief rally all the way up here to the $4.40, it's a big major level. First major level here, of course, is this high over here. This range, it would be my first level on Kadena, the $3.40. Yeah, major zone where we could find some big opportunities on Kadena. There will be some bounces in between these ranges, very, very likely. Yeah, we could retest the lows. Reason why is because we are creating lower highs right there. We are retesting the support level. It's very likely to be broken, and I do see Kadena coming to potentially the lower levels, almost to retest these lows. Then potentially you might be creating a double bottom, a slightly higher low here. Not much to add. Big aggressive downtrend. I think continuation is very, very likely to the downside. Let's go to the 1 hourly. Zoom in a little bit. You know, we did have these levels marked up on Kadena, where we did get this, you know, this breakdown. We were getting this rejection from this range, from this major solid level. Yeah, I think another leg down. Reason why is because from the ultimate low bottom here, we've had like this one wave, second, 3, and then 4, and then, you know, this 5th wave attempt has absolutely failed, broken down these lows over here, broken the uptrend, and now getting this kind of ABC correction, and the C correction hasn't just ended yet by the looks of things. So getting that 1, 2, 3, and I mean the C correction could end up at this range. So yeah, you are potentially looking for this level here to hold nicely. Just zoom in here, guys, 1 second. Yeah, the value area low from this range is holding pretty nice, something very similar to Bitcoin. You can see highlighted here value area high, value area low, and this is the range where we actually have this consolidation and we are getting this support. You got the kind of ABC, and you know, you might be creating a double bottom here. It's very, very difficult to say, but you know, best scenarios here on Kadena, if you are looking to trade, to scalp, to day trade on Kadena, we got this level at the $2.80 being a big resistance level. So if you do get that double bottom scenario, if this does happen and you break through this range, this is going to be big resistance, the $3.40. This is going to be big support, the $2.80. $3.40, $2.80 is very good levels for some potential bounces. So you are looking for that break up, and you got major levels for bouncing here. So yeah, that is my take on Kadena here, looking at potential scalping day trade opportunities. You can trade Kadena on Bybit, guys. You got the best deal down below, okay, up to $4,050 worth of bonus. It's another way to support the channel, and I do get a small commission, but you get the best bonus available that there is out there. You get 30 days of free maker fee, okay, 30 days if you sign up with my link in the description. You've also got Prime XBT, my favorite day trading platform. You can trade oil, You can trade gold, you can trade S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, there's crypto, there's Forex, and you're using Bitcoin or Ethereum or stable coins as collateral. You can use USDT or USDC as collateral, and you do get 7% added to your initial deposit. 7%. You deposit $1,000, you're getting $70 on top of that $1,000 to trade with, of course. It's both of these platforms are the ones that I mostly use, and yeah, you do get a bonus, and also this is also good for me because I do get a small commission, and it does want me to continue with doing technical analysis here on YouTube, of course. Right, having a little bit of a sore throat at the moment. Can we have a look? Let's take a look at the comment section. Emil, can we have a look at DOT and Link and what levels to consider? We're going to revisit for accumulating, says Emil. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Absolutely. Then we'll take a look at Chainlink. Chainlink, my biggest holding in my portfolio. Right. Let's take a look at Polkadot. We're going to zoom out a little bit on Polkadot. Something very interesting to see on Polkadot is that, you know, when Polkadot was launched, okay, back in 2020, the price of Polkadot, you know, was ranging in between $3, $4, $5. We just hit about $7 just a few days ago. So, you know, is it possible to go down initial price? Okay, of course it is, because you know, there's private sales and all of the rest of it, but it's basically, in my opinion, Polkadot is not going to go much lower than this, you know, $7-6 range. Okay, I think Polkadot is very, very close to the bottom. I'm not saying it is at the bottom, but yeah, round about the $5. If we do see Polkadot at $5, it was trading at round about $5 in between August of 2020 till December. So it's over 4 months trading round about the $5 range. Okay, this is something important to note, because this is when you got a question of where is this crypto going to bottom out. You know, Polkadot being one of the, you know, King L1 projects that I thought it was going to perform much better, but I think it's going to be one of those projects that will thrive, of course, in the next bull run. In the next coming years, Polkadot will be one of those cryptos that will be breaking all-time high, in my personal opinion, here at the $55 range and potentially reaching $100. So we are looking for at least a 10x on this crypto. It's one of the most important L1s, okay, most developed, that is, you know, very likely going to success in the next run. So you're thinking, where could this bottom out? Where is a good accumulation zone? Of course, where is it a good accumulation? A good accumulation here on Polkadot is already this range. Okay, if we do see Bitcoin having a drop, if we do see Polkadot dropping below $7, it is already going to be, you know, an insane accumulation area. The $5 range, we've been trading there for about 4 months. We can see the big volume of accumulation on the VPVR, and this is looking, you know, from 2020 till today. This is almost 2 years of chart, and the biggest volume, guess where it is? In between $3 and $6, in between $6 and $3. This is a huge wall zone. So if Polkadot were to be trading at that range in the coming weeks, I'm not sure if we will, but if we do, it is very likely just going to go sideways, have some little pump relief rallies, sideways, go back down to $5. It's going to take a long time for Polkadot to recover from this range. Now, what we are looking for is, you know, a lot of cryptos, Bitcoin, you know, to be bottoming out by the end of 2022. End of 2022 is just, you know, round the corner. It's not even 6 months away. Okay, November, December, around that range, in my personal opinion, looking at Fibonacci time, is where the cryptos should be finding a bottom. And I will be making videos, of course. Make sure to subscribe, because I will be explaining how we could very likely bottom out at that range. Now, this doesn't mean that from end of 2022, we're going to skyrocket in 2023. No, 2023 very likely will be also very, very boring, sideways. We will see some drops. If we have a recession, black swan event, we'll also be seeing major wicks potentially dropping below the actual bottom. This is also what happened back in 2020, where we had the March 2020 black swan event. Okay, C19, nobody expected it. Market crash, but this is why you always need some dry powder to try and get into these major big events, all right, that do happen once in a while. So yeah, Chainlink, first love, Chainlink. Yes, you got it, Tracy. First love, Chainlink. Chainlink has been, yeah, it's been my number one love crypto. Chainlink very interestingly, same thing for Chainlink. I mean, there's not much to add. I don't see Chainlink. Let me just go to the 3 daily chart, and I mean, it's absolutely insane. Where does Chainlink have the biggest accumulation volume, reaccumulation volume? It is right over here in between the $2 and the $5 mark, okay? You can see it on the spike on the VPVR. Chainlink almost reached $5. Look at the value area high right over here from this big mountain. This is where Chainlink got the bounce. Very likely that we're not going to break successfully below this range. We might be just going sideways, you know, in between $4 or $5 on Chainlink for many months. Just like what happened over here, right? Basically, you range trading for months. Look at this, from August of 2019 to April of 2020. So you know, what is this? About 6, 7, 8 months, you know, range trading in the zone. You do see your pumps, your dumps, but yeah, you know, we have created a massive big volume range looking at the VPVR, and this is a great tool to potentially find bottoms, all right, and for the next coming months. You are going to see, you know, I don't see Chainlink successfully breaking down $5. Could we hit $4? Yeah, of course we could hit $4, but we're not going to go much lower than that range. It's going to be a nice accumulation zone. I will be picking up some more Chainlink at those price levels. I will be adding to my Chainlink position. First Chainlink, I mean, funny thing, because, you know, you want to know, I've been in crypto since 2018. I've been buying Chainlink since 2019, and first you know, Chainlink that I started buying was at the $1.16. okay, around that range is when I was starting buying Chainlink, and I haven't sold one single link. Amazingly enough, I was almost up 50x. okay, it was about 30x more or less. Didn't sell one single link. One of the only cryptos that I haven't touched, all right? Something to note out there. So I've rode all the way up and I've rode all the way down. So, and yeah, I'm telling you, this is not, it's not a few $1,000s. It's not a few $1,000s. It's quite a lot. So, but anyway, there it is. There it is. I promised myself I'm not going to sell any Chainlink till it hits $100. Not a single one. I will ride it to zero. If necessary. It's one of those cryptos that it's just there. I'm not speculating on it. I'm not taking profits. It's there. Andy and Chainlink, get your popcorn. Yes, sir. So basically, accumulation zone. I got somebody in the comment section, you know, accumulation zone for Polkadot, of course, you know, that $5-6 range is already a good zone, and also for Chainlink, the same thing. We're already correcting. It's gonna be boring few months. It might be going down to $5, maybe $4. We got the biggest accumulation zone in between $3 and $5 here on Chainlink. This is a big major level where very likely the price will not fall below this range successfully. If you're looking for that sideways boring action, this will be the accumulation zone. Could you get some relief rallies here in the immediate short term, hitting $10, $12? Yes, stay cautious though. Very likely it's going to be boring action for the next coming months, guys. This is the time that most of the people, you can see it on YouTube, people are losing interest. People, you know, or many other YouTube channels also. You can see it on Google. You can see, you know, the interest is disappearing. People are not searching for Bitcoin. People are not searching for crypto. This is the recipe. This is the recipe of accumulation. People losing interest, and then people, you know, will gain interest once we have that big massive rally, big massive run. And the same thing scenario, people are going to get caught. I bet a lot of you watching this today has got into crypto in between 2021 and 2022. Right? Let me know, guys. I want to know this because this is a great question here for the poll. Okay, did you get into crypto in 2021, 2022? Let me know, guys. I would say at least 50% of you guys. Did you get into crypto in 2021, 2022? Let me know, guys, in the poll right now. I'm asking this question. I really want to know this because I'm almost 100% sure. I'm 90% sure. Don't lie. Don't lie on the poll. Polls are not for lying. It's anonymous. Okay, I'm absolutely 90% sure that at least 50% of people got into crypto in 2021, 2022. And the best moment to get into crypto will be, you know, is 2022 and 2023. So you got in the wrong moment. Let me just take a look here at the poll. We got 50 votes. We got 51% of people saying yes. So yeah, out of 47, we've already got half of that, almost 25 people, about 25 people getting into crypto in 2021 and 2022. This was not the right moment to get into crypto. Right moment is going to be 2022, 2023. And even, yeah, well, basically now, you know, you've already had a big, massive correction. So yeah, this is the start of getting into crypto. 2022, 2023, you know, even 2024, part of 2024. But yeah, 2024, you're already going to be late if you want to start accumulating, because yeah, get ready, because there's going to be fireworks. There will be fireworks. So yeah, there you have it. There you go. I got, you know, 76 votes. You know, 57% of people got into crypto in 2021, 2022. This was not the right moment to get into crypto, of course. So yeah, the best moment is going to be in between this year and 2024, guys. Interest is going down, but it's the same thing. I remember, you know, getting my mum. I got my mum to buy one whole Bitcoin when it was at $10,000. I said, Mum, you need to buy a Bitcoin. Just buy it and leave it there. And she has been investing in stocks and different things. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just buy it and leave it there. And yeah, she actually got her initial investment out, and she's got some pretty nice profits still there on the sidelines. And yeah, I just made her buy Bitcoin in 2019, one whole Bitcoin, when it was at $10,000. Just for her, of course. How about having a look at Bitcoin dominance? I got a lot of popcorn here. Tracy, Mark Dutch. Yeah, guys, popcorn. So straight here, I think Chainlink will enter an insane accumulation zone in between $3 and, you know, basically now $3, $6. I don't see it going much lower than that. It's very unlikely to happen. It's already inside an accumulation zone. It will be going sideways in between these ranges. So yeah, that was the initial question from somebody in the comment section. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance will be interesting because I did think that, yeah, we're breaking resistance. I was looking at the Bitcoin dominance here, and I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. I wasn't wrong. I was totally wrong, because we had this descending triangle here on the Bitcoin dominance, and I was, you know, I was thinking that we are potentially going to extend the bull run, and I was absolutely wrong, guys. I gotta say it. You know, lengthening cycles. No, it seems like that we've had a shorter cycle, actually, this time. There's been too big of an euphoria that happened in early 2021, because a lot of people were aiming for the bull run to end in late 2021 because of the 4-year cycle theory, but we had a much earlier cycle. A lot of the cryptos didn't manage to get above the all-time high of April of 2021. So that was already, you know, 6 to 7 months early. It was 6 to 7 months early from the expected 4-year cycle theory. So yeah, anyway, looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we already, you know, showing some strength. What happens in bear markets? In bear markets, Bitcoin gains dominance, of course, and altcoins get absolutely crushed. So we can clearly see here the Bitcoin dominance in January of 2018. January of 2018, right over here, is where Bitcoin and all of the altcoins peaked, right? They reached a massive big euphoria level. This is where the Bitcoin dominance was hitting 37%. And yeah, this is what basically happened. What happened in the bear market, part of 2018, 2019, we had a big, massive run up on the Bitcoin dominance. So, you know, I'm actually changing my opinion here on the Bitcoin dominance, that we are very, very likely going to see Bitcoin dominance at around about 55% approximately. I think we could come as high as this range, okay, this level over here. Of course, Bitcoin dominance, in my opinion, will never come back up to 73%. These highs from the bear market of 2019 and 2020, I don't think Bitcoin dominance will come back up to 73%. The reason why is because there's a lot of altcoins, there's a lot of projects coming out, and you know, the same reason why, you know, it was Bitcoin dominance back in 2016, this is only 6 years ago. It was trading at, you know, 96%. So yeah, basically all the money that was in the crypto was basically in Bitcoin, 96%. Of course, you start seeing a lot of altcoins, you know, a lot of speculation. Bitcoin dominance came all the way down here in about less than 2 years to 45%, you know, losing half of the dominance. You're not going to see the dominance come back up to 90%. A lot of altcoins die, of course. Same scenario, a lot of altcoins will die, but, you know, I don't see them. I see a lot of them gaining a lot of market capitalization, such as Ethereum. You know, we could look at Ethereum. Ethereum's got half of the market capitalization approximately, and I could be totally wrong here. Yeah, it's around about half. We can see Bitcoin at 567 billion, Ethereum at 239 billion. So that is almost half. You wouldn't even think about Ethereum, you know, reaching half. It was a tenth just about 4 years ago. And yeah, this is what is happening. A lot of the money is pouring into other good projects, and this is what's going to happen in the next coming years. So that's my theory. Okay, I could be totally wrong with this theory again, but you know, very likely that a lot of the altcoins are going to gain a lot of the money, a lot of the dominance from Bitcoin. And you are going to see that in the bear market, of course, the dominance going up of Bitcoin. People like to stay safe when there is a crypto bear market. What is the safest crypto at this moment? And nothing is safe. It's Bitcoin, of course. So when there's a large speculation, people prefer having their money right into Bitcoin till the end of their bear market, and then potentially speculate a lot in the altcoins. So I do think that we'll be creating a lower high in the next, you know, 1 to 2 years on the Bitcoin dominance, then to come down for the third time and retest the lows and potentially break it. And that is when the dominance is going to hit 30%. Okay, that is my theory here. Just because there's going to be a huge amount of crypto projects, there's going to be a huge amount of good projects out there that will be taking dominance, of course, of Bitcoin. Hold on, it's hard but worth it, says Average. Absolutely. Never mind, Tracy, it will go up eventually. Right, let's take a look. Right, let's take a look. Hi Andy, how are you? Just came live. We'll watch over again, says Navrats. Thank you very much. It's been a pretty interesting live. Been talking about Bitcoin, been talking about Vechain. Be talking about some altcoins, looking at those accumulation areas. Bitcoin dominance right now, very likely to have a a run to the upside in the next coming months. Okay, stay cautious with altcoins. A lot of altcoins are gonna absolutely get even more crushed, all right, than they have. A lot of altcoins are already down 80-90%. This doesn't mean that they can still drop much more. So stay very cautious, guys. Look into the very good projects. I got into crypto March 31st of 2022, says Karam. Wow, absolutely insane. I think this is, you might think it's late, but I think it's early. So if you got into crypto just 2 months ago, yeah, get ready, because it's going to be a pretty long accumulation zone. All right, we're going to go to lower levels. Who knows, we might see a big recession. We might see the traditional stock market, S&P, Dow Jones, get absolutely crushed and lose 20%, 30% of its value, which is absolutely insane for the stock market. It could happen, and you are going to find an insane opportunity in accumulating good projects. I never saw a profit. I entered crypto on March 31st. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Don't worry. Look, just for those people, it's absolutely insane, because I think a lot of people here watching my channel is, they've invested, when I started investing, or they've invested, from 2019 or 2020. I started investing in crypto or reading books, the Bitcoin standard, got into stocks and trading in 2017. And in 2018, I jumped from stocks into crypto right away after the massive big bull run. I didn't invest one single dollar inside of in the peak. I wanted to learn. I wanted to know about crypto, Bitcoin, and once I was learning that, in the next few months of 2018, I got into mid 2018. All right, I remember the summer getting into Bitcoin, accumulating my first Bitcoin at the $6,000 range. And what happened a few months after that, in November, December of 2018, I lost 0.5% of what I invested in Bitcoin, some Ethereum, I had some XRP also, losing half of the value. And I was investing every single month, dollar cost averaging, right? Great strategy. And I was like, this strategy is crap. I lost half of my money that I've invested in, for the last few months. What's going on? This is absolute crap. What happens afterwards? You have a massive big run to the upside. I FOMO'd in also. FOMO accumulation. Okay, I was still accumulation here, dollar cost averaging. What happens after several months of 2019, 2020? We have the C19 crash. They absolutely crushed me. I lost 60% of the value. I entered heavily in accumulation right over here, months in 2019 and part of 2020. Yeah, I lost more than half of my value, 60%. What did I do? I actually was down 60%. And what did I do? I got more money out of the bank and I put some more money. I actually bought Vechain here in March of 2020. Vechain was one of my best investments back here. Fractions of a cent here buying Bitcoin at this level. And yeah, this is the thing. You're in a loss and you feel like an idiot because you're actually down 60% on something, into a space where you are losing money. And I think, okay, let's get some more money and put it in because we're down. Because yeah, basically you actually understand that this is the moment you need to get in, right? When things get really ugly. And yeah, it was like that. It was like that. It was the bottom. This was the bottom. This was the bottom, March of 2020. Remember so much getting into there and buying crypto there and being in a huge loss. So this is what is going to happen. It is just going to happen the next coming years. You are going to go sideways. You will have some relief rallies. You'll come back down. You will have maybe a recession, black swan event here that is going to take Bitcoin wicking below $20,000 or even $12,000. Nobody knows. But yeah, if that does happen, it will be a sign of a potential bottom. It will be a sign of a potential bottom. That is the moment you need to heavily get into it. Heavily though. Bitcoin's not going nowhere. It hasn't gone anywhere for the last 12 years. If you have one of those insane drops, just like we did here back in March of 2020, that in just a couple of weeks, we went here from trading to from $10,000 all the way down to less than $4,000, losing 60% of its value. Yeah, I mean, you want to get in. You want to get in heavily on that. So this is the thing. If you do see a kind of relief rally, Bitcoin trading, you know, $35,000, you lose 60% of your value. You go down to, you know, it's $16,000. Yeah, that is already going to be good price levels for BTC, in my opinion. So let me just go here through the poll. We got almost 200 votes, 160 votes. Did you get into crypto in 2021, 2022? We have 60% of people, 59% saying yes. Okay, over 100 people here by the looks of things in the poll, you know, got into crypto. Andy's got to be a whale by now. No, not even close to a whale. Not even close. I would be I'm maybe a crab. Yeah, not even a crab. I'm probably a shrimp. Yeah, basically, I was a welder. Okay, I was a welder. I was working for metalwork back here in, you know, 2019 and 2020. I was putting a few $100s every single month in crypto. A few $100s every single month. I couldn't afford to put $1,000 every month. I just couldn't. But yeah, those $100 definitely paid out inside of this run. Even though on Chainlink and some other cryptos, I didn't take enough profits, it still paid off well. It still paid off really good. You know, I can focus on YouTube. I can focus on my trading, day trading, swing trading. Yeah, absolutely insane, guys. So make sure to take advantage. I'm telling you, this is not financial advice, but the next couple of years is going to be a lifetime opportunity to be set off. All right, by in between 2024 and 2026. All right, you have an insane opportunity, very likely. You know, not financial advice, of course. Everything is risky, but you know, I was really aggressive down here. I was really aggressive, and it obviously you know, I couldn't believe when Bitcoin was breaking all-time high, and it was going and it was pumping and hitting $30,000, $40,000. You know, in just a few months after breaking all-time high. You know, this is real. This does get real, but you need to understand that it will be boring. It's going to be very hard. You might see some black swan events. You might see, you know, crypto crashing a lot. It's going to go sideways, relief rallies, sideways action, very boring, until you finally, you know, start having that big massive run to hit all-time highs and breaking it. It's just very likely going to happen. It's revolutionary. It's decentralized. It's the future. I'm going to get a video out, documentary video, you know, comparing the internet bubble with a crypto bubble. Very similar scenarios. The very similar money, the same amount of trillions of dollars were invested now in crypto than in the dot-com bubble. Okay, very similar sentiment. People laughing of the internet because it was too slow. People rather, you know, go down to the shop and buy a newspaper for 30 cents instead of waiting 1 hour to download a file that you can download in a fraction of a second today. Back in those days, all right, in the early 2000s, late 90s, you couldn't download this, you know, this file that you can download in a fraction of a second today. For an hour, you needed to wait an hour to download a piece of newspaper, a piece of news. And people were like, yeah, this is a bunch of crap. This is never going to work. I'm going to go down to the shop, okay, and buy it for 30 cents and forget about this crap. So same sentiment. Nothing is working right now on Bitcoin. A lot of people not even trusting. A lot of scam projects. But anyway, enough talk. Let's go through the comment section right away. Andy hangs out with Carl and Da Vinci off camera. Also, what is the prediction of ADA? I am a long trade at the moment. Okay, let's take a look at ADA for Aquila. You're in a long trade at the moment on ADA. So let's take a look at ADA and see what's going on. If you're in a long trade position, where did you enter would be my question. ADA, I think ADA can come as low as 20 cents in this bear market. It can come as low as 20 cents. This is the level where we do have the biggest point of control starting from 20 cent level. We just hit 40 cents a few days ago. So yeah, it's not far off. It's not far off in reaching that range. It will be an accumulation zone, of course. This reaccumulation we had in January of 2021 in between 20 cents and 40 cents is holding very, very nicely. We do have a spike here on the VPVR exactly at that 36, 38 cent range. But if you are in a long position, you want to know short-term analysis. So let's zoom in on the 4 hourly. Zoom in on the 4 hourly. And yeah, there is a possibility. I mean, this does, just by looking at the price action, this does look like it's going to roll back down to retest the lows. It's on the way to roll down. So yeah, I would just stay very, very cautious on this. I mean, if you're longing, or depending on where you're longing, if you're longing here, I think a potential retest at the lows here is very, very possible. You could get that double bottom scenario, but a retest just looks very, very likely by looking at ADA. You know, this is just ready to roll down. You are creating those lower highs, as you can see. You know, big solid level, kind of a descending triangle like on other cryptos. You have the selling pressure gaining here. How long is this 50 cent level going to hold for? How long for? Stay cautious, stay super, super cautious here trading this. We are below the biggest point of control, which is at the 53 cent level. Stay extremely cautious on this. Right, average Mark Dutch. Thank you for joining the live stream. Can you check TRX? And Andy, not sure why it has held up well. Yeah, it's been holding really well. Joseph, thank you, my man, for the insane support. I've got my moderators here giving me huge support. Let's take a look at TRX, because TRX was looking pretty good. I posted a tweet on TRX. Where is it? TRX on Bitfinex. Yeah, it wasn't this one. TRX USDT, Binance. Anyway, I can't remember now, but it's holding pretty nicely. This is the thing of TRX. This is the thing. We are creating aggressive lower highs. Let me just zoom in on the 3-day chart. You can see here from all-time high to this one, we actually bouncing from that range as resistance, getting rejection from this lower high range. Yeah, we are slightly creating higher lows. We are slightly creating higher lows over here, as you can see on the chart. Slightly higher lows. So it's forming a huge symmetrical triangle, right? You know, if we do manage to solidly break this level here with a strong daily, it's very, very likely going to hold as support in the immediate short term. But the reason why we are getting resistance here is, you know, look at this large consolidation there on TRX here at the 9 cent level. Okay, 9 cent level. Look at this. Got support. You got the double top swing failure pattern. Absolutely beautiful here. Massive swing failure pattern there. Absolutely great. Swing failure pattern, double top. Bang, bang, bang. Straight back down. You got this double top scenario. Okay, right over here. Also, textbook technical analysis target. Reaching here, the target down below. And what could happen right now, you know, only if TRX does break 9 cent level here with a strong daily candle, you are very likely going to get at least one bounce here, you know, at the 9 cent level. At least one bounce to create a double top or a slightly lower high. Or, you know, potentially you're just going to get rejected from this range. You know, we're talking bullish right now in a bearish sentiment market. So if we go to the daily chart, you know, let's keep it pretty clear. I think the likely scenario is actually going to get rejected from this range. We're basically going to get rejected very likely from this level. So yeah, fib levels from the high to the low. We're hitting that 618 here. I think TRX is yeah, short. We got the highs here created just a few weeks ago on the 8th of May to the lows. We're retracing to the 618. We are hitting major resistance if we zoom out on the daily here from this descending, from this symmetrical triangle, as you can see. Yeah, this is very, very likely going to get rejected. I do not see a successful breakout here on TRX, of course. Just take a look at fib levels here from this range. Wow, also this super nice reason why we also got a big rejection here from this drop that we had from November here on TRX. Okay, we actually had a high on November of 12.13 cents. Fibonacci retracement from this high to the ultimate low in January. You know, you're basically hitting that 50% Fibonacci retracement, and also you're hitting the resistance from these lower highs. That was a must short position, right? It was a must short position. So I think we're not going to successfully break above the 9 cents. It's just very unlikely to happen on TRX right now. In this bearish market sentiment, yeah, it's just not going to happen. So take a look at the confluence here. We got from the highs of November of 2021 to the lows, 50% Fibonacci levels, almost the 9 cent level. You hit it to perfection here, getting the rejection. So we got 50% Fibonacci retracement. What else do we have? We got the lower high trend line, okay, from all-time high to the high of November, getting that rejection also. Confluence number 2. We've also got, look at this, big consolidation, big range. It's a big range here. Look at this, in between September and December, big range. What range? The 9 cent level. Confluence number 3. So you just add up stuff and you're thinking, right, the price action of TRX is very unlikely going to get above this range. And if we zoom out here on the 4 hourly, you know, we can see that potentially TRX is just going to get heavily rejected here. Heavily rejected. We're hitting the 618 from this drop right there. It's just very likely going to create that lower high and potentially continue back down. It's very, very likely to happen. I have a kilt. Oh my goodness, what are you guys talking about here in the comment section? You're absolutely crazy. Tracy, guys, this is going to be it for this episode. Make sure to check out the bonuses that I do have on Bybit. Okay, there is also an airdrop. Okay, if you signed up with my link, you have over 10 USDT. There is a way to get this airdrop for $100 USDT position on the Ethereum USDT perpetual. Okay, follow the steps, all right, to get this airdrop. The link is down below. You also get an insane bonus on Bybit up to $4,050. You get 30 days of free fees, make fees, if you sign up with the link also down below. The info is down below. On PrimeXBT, you do get an insane bonus. Also 7% added to your deposit. Insane crypto exchange. I've got 2 tutorials of these platforms, Bybit and PrimeXBT, the best bonus available. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. Follow our socials, guys. Join the Telegram group. Follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much. I will be doing a video update afterwards. Stay cautious, guys. If you want to know what's happening with Bitcoin, check out the beginning of the stream. I mark my levels very, very well where we could find those opportunities. Watch the beginning of the live stream for that Bitcoin update. For the moment, it is not doing much. Thank you, guys. And I will see you in the next one.